What's going on, man? Okay, let me just turn the music off. Right, time to get serious, man. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Screen share. Okay, man, let's roll. There's a chat box. Okie dokie. Can we all hear me? Is the audio okay, etc.? If you could just let me know now, that would be preferred. Okay, excellent. Right. Let me plug this in. Right, time to roll, man. And jump through the box, see what's going down, see what people want to see, what we want to talk about. Choice is obviously yours. Right. Yes, hello. You're in which group from TED? I'm one of the mentors in TED's group. Okay, go over GJ. What happened? Okay, GJ, you know, is wild anyway. It's more of it's an exotic anyway, or it's a minor actually. So it doesn't move as normal as everything that's like USD backed, because they're the pairs that essentially respect price action the most, and they don't do anything crazy every single day. Whereas GJ moves, it's got a bigger range of movement each day. So, I mean, if you think about it like that, what happened was we tapped like daily support and bounced off it. And essentially then we had the Brexit news, and the Brexit news came out and has moved us 300 pips, which, you know, because I had a buy here and I took 15 pips when I could have had 600 pips total, or maybe 500 pips, you know. So the point with GJ at the moment is it now taps like the daily resistance or daily, I think that might be supply. I'm not sure if that's the correct term. However, we've tapped a price level. We've tapped a level and we've rejected highly. So now what's going to happen? Okay, well, market structure is going to change slightly. And we'll probably have a bearish run because we had a ridiculous bullish run. So now you have retracement, profit taken from institutions, etc. So market will move in a wave downwards. So we've had a big wave move up. So if we get the arrow, so if we get the arrow and we say we've had our big wave move up, we've tapped daily resistance, and we look left and we say, okay, well, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, 16 hours of price where we didn't break. So what is probably going to happen? Yeah, we're probably going to move down and retest. We've had a 5-minute cross and a 15-minute cross in regards to the EMAs. 30 minutes going to cross also shortly if it's not crossed already. So chances are we're going to be retesting this EMA for the day. It seems likely, and I think you'll probably see it over the next couple of hours. That would be the TP if I was looking for one. Or it would be here, which is like still another 25 pips. So you can't really moan about that. So that's what I think will happen on GJ. Personally, I think you'll probably have a bearish leg for the next couple of hours, really. But yeah, so we'll see about that. Okay, questions. Brokerage updates. The site's basically done. I've been looking at the site for a while. Site's done. Just a few tweaks, really. just like the aesthetics just needs changing a little bit. The chat rooms, you know, that looks good. A lot of the features look very, very good. So I mean, there's nothing huge to change now. Obviously, we'll have the soft launch, obviously with MT5, and obviously we'll be road testing that out for like a week or two, just making sure everything's cool. Like obviously the mentors will be doing that. And then you'll probably be good to go. So I mean, in the next 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, you know, we're in December now, and we said December, so you know, I would assume everything is on track. So no MT4, no, it'd be MT5, so quicker. Took any trades today? Yep, I took GBP USD sales for 25 pips, and I'm currently in GBP JPY sales, and I'm up 10 pips. And my stop loss is just above this wick, like 2 pips above that wick. So my stop loss is like 20 pips away, and I'm up about 10 pips now. And to be honest, I'll probably move stop to break even in a minute. But so yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I'm calling out where I think price will go. I've used a smaller lot size than I would normally. I've divided my lot size by 5, just because actually, if I take a loss, I don't want it to impact the progress I've made. So yeah, so I took 2 trades technically today. 1 win, 1 is currently in profit, and that will end the week. I've divided my lot size, took 1 position as well on each. So I don't really care if it wins or loses. I mean, it's just sharpening the tools and something to talk about on the webinar, I suppose. Can you show charts on 15-minute on how you expect to cross? Right. Oh, you know what? It's better if I draw it. But if we draw a box, so if we draw a box, yeah, over this is consolidation, isn't it? So let me change the color because you can't really see. Okay, that might be a bit bright, but you get what I mean. Basically, that's consolidation. So price is essentially ranging, going side to side, and then essentially you draw a box from the high, use the low. Then what happens? Okay, well, price essentially moves up, down, up, down. So jump into a smaller time frame, and then you could say, well, yeah, we had up, down. EMA space was very small, so you wouldn't trade the cross there anyway. Then you have your crossover. So you're either going to be in consolidation, or you're just going to have hit resistance or hit support, and then you're going to like EMAs are going to cross, EMAs are going to move in regards to like the direction of the trend, or depends on what kind of cycle of market structure is going on at the time. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. That's how I would draw it. That's how I'd trade it, etc. Any more questions? Somebody said cover UJ. Did we? I'm currently eating 2 pieces of chicken, just because I'm down 5 pounds. No, I'm down 4 pounds. Sorry, I tell a lie. And I'm looking good, man. So right now, I'm just continuing the diet until Christmas. Then I'll start again in January. I have 2 weeks off probably. Just because I was a little bit overweight, man. Too much fine living. I think that's the problem, man. Too much fine living catches up with you quick. And every day I was like I'd finish training and then I'd have a few beers and that at home. And obviously that's just not productive to being like slim and having abs and stuff, is it? And I weren't really down the gym that much. Whereas now I'm training again properly, I'm eating again properly, so life's good, man. When did you first begin your weekly routine as a trainer? I'd say I had a proper routine when I actually left work. I'd say I didn't really have one at work as such, because my job was quite reactive. So I was trading when people would leave me alone, which was a lot of the time. They'd say on a Monday or Tuesday, "Oh, do this, get this done." So I'd do all that, and then I'd basically be like, "Oh, it's sound." And then for the rest of the week, man, I'd just do whatever I wanted. Which, yeah, it's bad, but you know, it is what it is, man. It was I see it as an opportunist kind of thing. So you know, that kind of is what it is. I used to get paid to do nothing. Well, not nothing. I was trading, but they didn't know that. So I didn't have a weekly routine until I actually was working at home on my own, trading on my own, not in a busy environment, etc. And I had a routine early on. I was getting up at the same time, you know, doing my little chart work, reading my plan, checking the news. You know, everything I preach about, that's what I used to do. And that's what I still do. Okay, so hopefully that's answered that question. So yeah, weekly routine started when I left work properly, but I had a bit of a routine. I'd like be checking the charts same similar time when I was at work. Anyway, are volumes useful in helping determine momentum? Yeah, it is, but you can just look at momentum on the chart. Like you can see momentum's bullish, or you could say, okay, well, short term momentum's bearish. Like you can eyeball stuff like that. But yeah, I do know traders that use the little volume things. When will you stop trading in December? Next Friday. As soon as NFP finishes, I'm out, man. I'm out for 3 weeks. Well, technically 4. Because I'll come back first week in Jan. However, I do know some people that will be trading until the 23rd, which is people like Rakeel and Rag. I don't know why. I would assume Rakeel would take time off, especially now anyway. But yeah, like market slow down a little bit. You still make pips, like still make decent pips. Just you know, there'll be less volume. What's up for the new year? New year, new me, man. No, new year, same shit, same shit, different year, man. What will I be trying to do next year? I'll be trying to buy a house in cash for the vlog. Got a little duffel bag under my desk that I'll just keep putting money in. And then I'm hoping to just take that to an estate agent, man, and just say, listen, I've got the money, man. Show me this house or show me that house. I want to buy that one. Or yeah, that's the aim, man. To be honest, that's the goal for next year. Buy a house in cash, man, and or then buy 1 or 2 in cash. That's pretty much the goal. But you know, I've said that from day one anyway, man. You know, and I'm on track, man. How was your first week trading after leaving your job? Oh, I did well, man. I think I've done like 15 or 20%, man. I was buzzing because I thought, I fucking knew I could do it. So I had a really good couple of weeks as well. Like the first month was sweet. And then I had a little bit of a patch because then it was the time of year, which is this time of year now. But yeah, I mean, you know, things were good actually. Things have gone my way a lot. And went away a lot at the start, which I think helped me in confidence. Can we look at UJ? We certainly can, my friend. Okay, USDJPY. Let's move that there and say that's probably resistance. Let's call this support. What the fuck is that? Oh, right. Thought that was a new EMA that I'd just fucking not drawn. Okay. Yeah, this is UJ. Okay, so UJ is actually UJ is consolidating for probably upside, but right now it's hard to say. The pre-markets are saying shit, man. I went on a dodgy website the other day, man, to watch a film, and now like it's fucked up my computer. Like it keeps loading different shit. Pre-markets are down, man. So actually, US dollar would be weak, and therefore gold would be moving up. So, yeah, I don't think much will happen for USD/JPY. I mean, a 1 hour technically you're bullish, 30-minute technically you're bullish, 15-minute bullish, 5-minute technically you'll have a cross. So you might come up and retest resistance. I don't know. That's a first thought process. Let's get rid of this thing, man. Yeah, so that's GJ, man. What's GJ saying? Yeah, GJ's not doing much, man. Stop loss is going to get moved soon. In another 10 pips, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, and then I'll be finished. If not, I'll get stopped out, and that's what's going to happen. How about vlogging your Forex journey in a different country? Yeah, whenever I go to somewhere else. I'm going on holiday in... I want to go to Thailand in the new year, but I think it's probably too soon. Especially with the brokerage, man, it's just not the right time. Like, I can't disappear for 3 weeks or 2 weeks when I need to be at the top of the leaderboard and trading frequent and basically making my pips, and therefore other people will see me making pips. I'll see my return on investment, and they'll see that, okay, well, I want to copy such and such. Like that's the aim. For the first 3 months the broker's open, I'm just going to be slaying pips for fun, but as conservatively as possible, so people see that my ROI is good, my drawdown's not really bad either, like because that's something that people worry about. But so yeah, like that's the plan. So yeah, I would do a vlog if I went to Thailand, but I don't think I'll go to Thailand in the new year. It'll probably be October time. Demo house, yeah, man. I'll do a MLM cribs when pick up the keys, man. What do you see in USD CAD? We have news. All right. See, this is what I mean. Daily. CDP is coming out in... Jeez, CAD unemployment rate. Ooh, man, let's talk CAD. I think I might have pendings for CAD. This is what I mean, man. This is a problem. People just sway me into trading. What do I think will happen for USD CAD? Well, if you just move that over there, because that's obviously been drawn for a reason. Let's look left. Oh, yeah, that makes a shitload of sense. So we're either going to get rid of all these lines because they're just not relevant, are they? From the last... This is obviously from the last time I've traded USD CAD. Okay, if we say what's logical, you'd say, okay, well, we've got news in 15 minutes or whatever it is. Chances are, we're on a bullish run anyway, but we're at daily resistance up here. So we're either going to go up and break daily resistance. So I'd have a pending above there, which I know is 30 pips, but it's just better to be safe than sorry, man. Or maybe have a pending above there. I don't know, which is like 15 pips. Or maybe a pending above here. I'm not going to tell you what to do, man, because I don't sell signals. And I don't really sell signals around the news, especially around the news. If we're bearish, we'll go in here, which is like new support from what was resistance, because we look left, we look for our taps. So bearish news takes us here. Bullish news takes us above here, which is daily resistance. Yeah, I mean, that makes 400 EMA. What? Okay, I don't know. I don't use 400 EMA, man. But yeah, so USD CAD will probably be. I mean, based on this, you might just have another bullish run. But I don't know. Depends if it's positive for CAD, and therefore weakens dollar because dollar pre-markets are down. Then we're going to be bearish, aren't we? And we're going to be going here, which is 50 pips. If for some reason it's terrible for CAD and good for USD because obviously it's a pair, then yeah, we're moving up. But I think probably moving down, man. I mean, that would make sense based on everything else. I'd probably say that's what will happen. Okay. Let me jump back on USD CAD because actually I don't fuck about GBP, JPY. And then I just hook up USD CAD. Yeah, so if you're set, so your sell stops would probably be down here, so that's like 20 pips away, which is, would probably make sense. So if we're bearish, that's where we're going. I mean, that to me that makes quite a lot of sense, but yeah, so that's what I'm. That's my direct thoughts based on USD CAD. Oh dear. Right. Let me just see if GBP JPY 30-minute cross has happened. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. So when that does, price will probably move down. But until that happens, price is not going anywhere. So let's look at USD CAD. Yeah, USD CAD. I mean, has there been any big liquidity pools today or the last few days? Man, not really. I think bearish, just based on the factors I was just talking about. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't really care, to be honest, either. I'd say your pendings below this week wouldn't make sense down to here, because then bearish structure would make sense, and then everything would just align. But it'll probably be a big move anyway. Sell stops, no, that'd be my TP. That'd be my sell stop TP, which is like 30 pips. Goes to Thailand. Yeah, I'm going to Thailand in October. I think that's apparent. I've heard October's good and like January's good. Obviously you guys probably know more than me. You might live there. Who knows? Yeah, I can't go to Thailand in 3 months because I won't be at the top of the broker otherwise, and that's more important at the moment. Don't worry. I've had to break that to my missus as well, and she's not impressed, but she doesn't understand. What happened to the £100 account? We're still at £117. Take instance on 1 minute. Okay, well, 1 minute. That's not going to happen. No, I'm not trading the news. Like I've said, I'm just giving you an idea of what makes sense, but I'm not trading the news when I've finished. I'm up like 21% or something, so that's that's not bad for a couple of hours work really this week. Does the pending orders during news fill at the same price? Yeah, not always. So that's why pending orders aren't amazing, because they don't always give you the price you need. So that's the the downside to it, but that kind of is what it is. You said you're charging 30%. I said I might charge 30%. At the start, I'll be charging 10% or 5%, like, because I don't expect anybody to follow me when I've got no track record. I mean, obviously you see the trades I take anyway on Insta, but I want more a more substantial like profile and say, okay, well, this is, I'm publicizing from day one to basically say, this is what I do. You guys know how I work anyway, but this is what my trades look like. People know anyway, but until that point, I think I'll probably be charging 10% for the first month or something or whatever. It'll be the ID number. It won't be the name because it's anonymous. That's why it's regulation friendly. Otherwise, you'd be shafted, man. So yeah, that's why it will be anonymous. But I probably will publish my ID because if people want to hook up to me blind, that's cool. That's cool, man. But if I was people, I would wait until obviously I'd have my little record on screen and on the leaderboard. Like that's what I'd be doing if I was you guys. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So I'll maybe charge 10% at the start for the first month, then it will go up based on performance. So if I have a week where I do 50%, believe me, the rates are going to go up. Like I'm going to be charging based on performance. Therefore, if I have a bad week, I'll be lowering the rate because I've had a bad week or I've not, hit what I had, got in mind. So I hadn't got my percentage or I didn't do, didn't make it worth your while to take my 30% or whatever I'm taking. But so yeah, that's how I'm going to work anyway. Like I don't know about everybody else. Some people might charge more, some people less. It's up to the person and it's up to the trader. Got double money trade on your own and let's trade for you. Yeah, I mean, chances are you'll make money copying people, but it's probably more in your interest not to copy people because it's probably worth your while. One, it'll be more fulfilling when you're trading on your own. You're saying, oh yeah, I made gains, man. Like that will be more fulfilling for you, believe me, than just taking signals and copying people. And for two, it'll probably be more worth your while trading on your own because when our rates go up to a silly amount because we're having ridiculous weeks like we do, it's not going to be worth your while. Like you'll be giving more than half your money away. What's the point? You might as well just make your money on your own. Is Greg Secker, the multimillionaire currency trader who keeps spamming on YouTube, going to be on the broker? I'm going to contact every single person who sells signals, etc., and say this is your chance and opportunity to prove that you're not talking shit and that you're actually making people money. If you are, why don't you prove it? And if you can prove it, you can have it documented on a leaderboard, and we'll promote you behind Forex Family. Like, trust me, it's in people's interests. And the signal providers that don't jump on board, we know there's holes in their stories and they're talking out their ass. So, it's not a way to get rid of people intentionally. It's just what's going to happen over time. Like, what you're going to do. But so, yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm going to just approach people and say, listen, if you think you're amazing, why don't you prove it? Like, I'll contact everybody and I'm talking everybody. Like, I don't care if they're known on Instagram or not, or if they've got 50K followers on Instagram. If they it's up to them. Like, they don't have to stay with the broker. They just need to do a month or two just to prove they're not talking shit. Like, I feel like that's best. And then it'll just clean up Forex in as an industry because they'll clock on to the fact that people that aren't on the brokerage will say, well, why? Everybody else is, and everyone else publicly saying, I did this percent, I took this loss, I took this win. And the people that aren't being public about it, they're talking shit. Like, there's a hole in their story. So that's, one other benefit, I suppose. How much time did it take you to go to 7 figures? I'm actually not at 7 figures. I've never claimed to be at 7 figures. Like, that's a goal, obviously. As it is everybody's goal, but that's not the end goal. Like, the end goal is continue doing the shit that I do every day, man. And I mean, the brokerage will probably fucking knock me up to that anyway. In regards to my trading, because I'll just continue what I'm doing, man, and then happy days. Yeah, like, I think everyone says, oh, well, if you're not a 7-figure trader, man, how can you be reputable? I just think, well, actually, if you're doing 5% a day or 10% a day or whatever you're doing, in my opinion, the people that do that are in a better position than anybody else. Like the people that go full margin and get up to 7, 8, 9 figures really quickly, just because you ran it up that quickly, man, I don't see the point. Yeah, you have a lot of money at the point, but like, trust me, I'm not struggling and I'm making good money pretty much day in, day out, doing little percentages, paying myself for the 5 minutes I'm in the charts, whatever happens. So you need to keep that in mind. Like some people don't like risk tolerance, and I'm quite conservative as a trader anyway. So you don't see me going full margin. You never see me opening 10 positions and then shit like that. So I think everyone gets lost in that, because somebody said to me once, "Oh, I just want to make £1 million." And I said, "Well, okay. Well, when you're there, what are you gonna do? Like, what's the goal after that? Is that the end goal? And then you make £1 million and that's it, like for the rest of your life. £1 million is not that much money anymore in the world. Like the world has changed and is changing. So like keep in mind that £1 million will not get you that much. Like I'm pretty sure £1 million will get you an okay house in certain places. Like £1 million in the UK would get you a very nice house. But I mean, £1 million in Canada, I've heard it's not that much, and I've heard you don't actually get a lot for your money. But that's, again, it's just differences in currencies and cost of living and stuff. Greg said, "Yeah, no, that was obviously just a joke. Yeah, that's fine, man." Yeah. Can you switch to 1 minute? Yeah, man. Let's just jump to 1 minute. Because you want to see the 1 minute before, man, just to see if it's bullish or bearish. I would agree. In Toronto and Vancouver and Montreal, 700k will buy you a mansion. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Well, in the UK, 700k would buy you a swish house, man. So, like, the houses around by me are about 300-400k. Like, but that buys you a nice place to live in a nice area with elderly neighbours that don't come and pester you or trick or treat or vandalise your belongings and property. 700k is a nice flat in London. Yeah, it depends where you live. In Birmingham, 700k buy you quite a lot. Like, and that's the point. The cost of living's different, inflation's different. Like, it hits everybody at a different rate. Like, that's why the world is what it is. You need at least 3 million to become financially free. I don't know, maybe. I think that probably wouldn't get you a lot. I mean, you could, if you set yourself up properly, you buy a house and then you just buy rentals and shit like that, then you'd be cushy, man. Like, so yeah, I suppose 3 million could have you financially free, but I don't think for the rest of your life, when you have kids and your missus gets expensive habits and shit, I just don't think that would last you. Like, that's why when everyone puts a price on it and says, if I make this much, I won't trade again, or I won't do this again, or, like, to me that just don't make sense. 700k would get you a 6-bedroom house. Yeah. I remember I went to a house in Kent, and I mean, that was worth, I think I was worth about 500-600k or something. And you know what? It was beautiful, but it wasn't anything amazing. Kent's a beautiful place to live. It's like the Garden of England, I'm pretty sure. But so yeah, like, I wouldn't be too hung up on the monetary aspect. Like, first and foremost, you should be trading because you enjoy it. That's why I started trading. One, it was for the money, but two, it was because I actually enjoy problem solving. But overall, what's kept me going is the fact that I enjoy it, I think. Because if I didn't enjoy what I was doing, then I think I would have struggled, like, for longevity, because I would have got bored. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, shit. The news has come out. Oh, no, shit. The news comes out in 1 minute. Okay. Who thinks what? Who thinks what? I think bearish, but I mean, I literally don't care. Like, so, enjoy, because if we go bullish, we'll be breaking that daily resistance. So yeah, enjoy. I think bearish, but that's just based on other shit that I was obviously talking about earlier. But yeah, Make sure you stay safe, man. Trading news isn't for everybody, and I don't encourage anything. And anybody that takes a loss based on the news, man, it's not my fault. So there's your disclaimer out there. Question box. Oh, wow. You flew, man. There you go, man. Jesus Christ. Where is that candle? Can't catch up. So there you go. That's how you trade the news. You make a logical decision based on it, and then yeah, well, that's how to trade the news, man. So I mean, this is an enjoyable webinar actually, because I might upload this one on YouTube and just say, yeah, I said this and it happened and this happened and yeah, happy days. But yeah, like you understand what happened. You know, I said this should happen. This is logical. This is where I'd put my stop. This is where I'd put, you know, and you know, shock horror. Like it doesn't have to be. Yeah, I mean, a 1 minute probably won't fill. I think you'll probably have. Did I trade the news? No, I didn't. I won't trade news. Not on a Friday. I told you I wouldn't be trading it. I was told what was logical. But, you know, you could have easily got 30, 40, 50 pips on that. No bother. I told you pending orders are the way forward. You take sells or take buys. So there you go. You've seen the secret to how I would trade the news. Which is not really a secret, is it? Because I pretty much gave you it in my play. Okay, where are we at in regards to? That's just funny. Okay. Questions. I want to check in the group chats and nobody's just completely blown their account on that. Oh, I need to go and look over that for my missus. Right. How did you get into trading? Essentially, I googled how to make money online. Right, let's jump off there. Yeah, the 5 minute wick will probably fill, so that's probably a trade to take, isn't it? Because you've got see what you've got when there's a 5 minute wick, and it's probably likely to fill because pricing massive momentum. When you're in bullish momentum and the 50 and 200 EMA cross, does that mean the trend gets stronger? Yeah, look at the space between the EMAs. If the space is big, trend is strong. Yeah, I think you'll probably get a 5 minute wick fill, which is 15 pips. So maybe you look at that. I mean, it makes sense in regards to what's obviously going on. So obviously the news is fucking dumped price, but so where will price go? Yeah, price will probably go there. So yeah, I think you'll probably have a wick fill, which would be what, 20 pips maybe. Wouldn't be all bad, would it? So the new candle starts now. Well, Alex, hope everything is well. Yeah, man, I'm cool. Hope you're cool also. What's GBP doing? Oh, GBP stopped me. I'll break it. That's annoying. I'm not taking any more entries on GBP, JPY. Not today. Hope all is well. Yeah, everything's cool. How long you been consistently doing 5% a day? About a year. Who was your mentor? Technically, I didn't have one. Yeah, technically, I actually didn't have a mentor. If I said, yeah, to be honest, I didn't really have a mentor. Like you could say, maybe Uncle Ted was my mentor, but actually he wasn't, because I was already trading well when Uncle Ted took people on, and I joined to just say hello to everyone, really. Because the reason for me joining Uncle Ted was just to build myself. To be honest, it was selfish, really. I was kind of building a reputation just to say, yeah, hi guys, I trade well, blah 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 blah. This is what I do. There's your wick filmer. You get 75% of it. Happy days, man. There we go. I just hit TP. Surely you guys took pips then. If you didn't take pips, just I'm at one, I'm disappointed in you, and two, maybe my signals weren't very clear. Okay, right. So there you go, guys. Oh, excuse me. Whoops. Google the same thing. Googled what? Must be a joke. No one's going to charge 90%. They can if they want. The point is, we're going to be charging a lot because we don't want you to be copying us. Like, we want people to make money on their own. Like, we don't want everyone to just rinse off our success. Like, why would we want that? bank, man. Right. Trade for yourself then. Yeah, man, guys, you know, if you want to make money, trade for yourself. Like, that's the point. That's like the point of the broker. The broker isn't just so you just copy us, because otherwise we'd just charge whatever we wanted. Mo should pay 50%. Okay, we'll trade for yourself then. Like, that's the point. I don't think I'll ever charge more than 50%, but it's just for argument's sake. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, my pleasure, buddy. Hopefully this is recording. Oh, we are recording. This is just going to be magical, isn't it? I might just upload this on YouTube today. 2 positions on that 5-minute wick fill. Yeah, you're welcome, man. It's easy pips, isn't it, sometimes? You know, your stop loss could have been about 3 pips. Mine was 7 for 15, so 1 to 2. Raquel's at same trade. I know Forex is different, but the best hedge funds in the world don't charge. Yeah, they don't, but we're not a hedge fund. How to make money online? Yeah, man. Two position on the Whitfield. Yeah, nice. Yeah, thanks, Alex. What did you make, pips? Yeah, man like Dan S is featuring on the vid, man. Let's just quit Telegram. So I don't want him to get too famous. Yeah, Dan. Right. Okay. Is there any more questions? Because if there's not, like, I've got a couple of bits and pieces to do, man. Usually CAD price yeah, maybe. Traders Way, yeah, I don't use Traders Way. I've heard Traders Way. I've had bad vibes anyway. Everyone needs to be careful. Yeah, everyone does need to be careful. I agree. However, you'll see when I publish all my stats on the broker, and you can decide for yourself, man. And that's where there will be nowhere to hide for people. Like that. Like, the point is, it's just everything's going to be publicized, which is essentially where you'll see the demo from the not, the pips from the losses. You know, whatever. I can't even come up with a saying. But yeah, man. So broker comes out in the next 2-3 weeks if all goes to plan. Soft launch in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, no, you're welcome. Hopefully that was enjoyable for you. A short little 45-minute webinar on 1, kind of how to trade the news, 2, what makes the most sense. You know, news is priced in. We essentially just tap daily, like a daily supply for liquidity and premium price, because institutions will have said this is where the premium price is, and then we're down 100 pips from when we jumped on the webinar. So there you go, man. Will broker have its own web trader like IC Markets? We're running through MT5, I believe. Well, yeah, if you've got any more questions, you guys know what to do, man. You just holler at me on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter or Facebook or WhatsApp if you're in any of my groups or any of the other mentors groups. And yeah, enjoy your day. It's 1:45 and I did a few extra percent with smaller lots, so it's not, you know, I could have probably made another 20% in the last like 5 minutes, but it's what it is, and I don't actually care because I'm finished. So enjoy yourselves, guys, and make sure you trade safe next week, because it's non-farm week, and non-farm week is never amazing. The week after is always a pit fest. So enjoy, man. Catch you guys later.